Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah Healy from HealyEatsReal.com. And I just have these headphones in because I have the little microphone here. It helps to cut out the background noise, so that's why I have that on right now. So welcome to the Essential Oils webinar, and I'm super excited to get started with everyone. And I'm just going to kick off this webinar with little deep breath with some peppermint essential oil. So I'm just going to put this one drop in my hand. It's really strong, so you really only need one drop. Very concentrated. So I put one drop in my hand and just rub it with my finger like this, clockwise, to activate it. Rub it together, and then just cup that over my nose and mouth and breathe in. Ah, that's really nice. So peppermint is really great for focus and just kind of helping to wake you up a little bit. So just want that lovely focus for our class today. So I'm super excited to share with all of you about essential oils, and we have some really fun, easy DIY recipes that we're going to do, and lots of great information about essential oils. So again, I'm just going to introduce myself. So I am Hannah Healy, and I run the food and health blog HealyEatsReal.com. So Healy is my last name, so that's why it's called Healy Eats Real. It's a little play on words. And real food and healthy living is really my passion. And I started my blog to share my love for living a more natural lifestyle, and to help others achieve better health through, food and natural therapies. So I've always been interested in how a good diet and natural therapies can improve one's health naturally. So when I started using essential oils, I quickly realized that Young Living essential oils, the therapeutic quality of these oils was a lot greater than the ones that I had been using from the store. So I had originally started using Young Living essential oils to help me relax. And once I saw how effective they really were versus the ones from the store, I was totally hooked. And now I use Young Living for everything from, supporting my immune system to making my own household cleaners, making my own bath and beauty products, endocrine support, digestive support. The list goes on and on. So I really love helping others achieve their health goals with essential oils too. So I want to know, are you here today because you want to get toxic chemicals out of your family's home? Or are you here to improve your mood or support your immune system? Are you here to learn how to make some of your own natural beauty products or some DIY cleaning products? Well, before we get into all of that, I just want to get this out of the way. I am not a medical professional. And I cannot treat, diagnose, or cure you. And the information that you hear today is for educational purposes only. And it's really just to keep healthy people well. And this is an FDA compliant class. So no one in this webinar will be discussing any abnormal disease states or anything like that. I'm just here to help you learn what essential oils are and how you can really incorporate them into your life to support the various body systems and to make your own products in ways that you never knew how. So we've got a really fun hour planned here, so let's get right to it. So before we talk about essential oils, I want to talk about toxins. So I want to share a few statistics and facts with you about chemicals in our environment and in our home and how it can affect our health. So did you know that Americans now spend between 80 to 90% of their time indoors, and that the average American home contains over 63 hazardous products? 63 hazardous products in your home, and you're spending most of your time in there. So from antiperspirants to perfumes, cleaners, skincare products, air fresheners, we've been unknowingly ingesting tons of chemical compounds that our body is just not equipped to deal with. And we trust it because it's sold at the store. In recent years, we've seen a dramatic rise in countless health issues in adults and children alike. We breathe in chemical vapors from our household cleaners. We absorb chemicals in our skin as we shower and we brush our teeth. You can even check your toothpaste. If it says call poison control, if you swallow it, that's not a good sign. So I'm going to share a little graphic with you to show you some of the toxins in our everyday cleaning products. So you can see, let's see here, let's full screen that. So as you can see, there are a ton of chemicals in the products that we use every day. You can see, you know, bathroom cleaners, grease cleaners, window cleaners, lots of things have toxins. 75% of American homes use synthetic air fresheners that contain numerous amounts of chemical agents that have actually been linked to cancer. Formaldehyde is in air fresheners. So, you know, if you get those little spray air fresheners that you put on your upholstery or in your bathroom, that has formaldehyde in it. When you see the term fragrance on any product, remember that it can contain up to 300 toxic chemicals and still just say fragrance. They're not legally, required to say what is actually in those fragrances, but most of the time it's chemicals. So the olfactory nerve, and that's the nerve in your nose, it is a pathway to the brain, which is then being hit with formaldehyde, and it can disrupt the endocrine system and affect your hormones. It actually deadens that olfactory nerve, which decreases your nose from being able to smell as well. And formaldehyde is the #1 cancer-causing chemicals, and it is what you're embalmed with at the morgue. So you may have heard the term formaldehyde before because they use it to embalm dead bodies at the morgue. And so the reason that I say this is to really educate and empower you to take your health back with natural, safe alternatives. So there is a way for us to still be able to, you know, clean our houses, freshen our homes with products that are actually supportive to our health instead of hurtful to our health. And Young Living is a 20-year-old company that was founded on the principle that nature has powerful natural substances to keep us healthy. And I want to preface this class today with the fact that I'm only talking about Young Living essential oils when I talk about essential oils. And I'm going to bring up another graphic here to show you the quality of Young Living essential oils. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Young Living. So for me, I know that nature has provided us with everything we need to survive and thrive on Earth. The plants used for essential oils have been around longer than we have as humans, and have been using nature's abundance in many ways, you know, from obvious uses like food and shelter, and then to lesser known uses like distillation into essential oils for various powerful applications. So essential oils are highly concentrated aromatic essences of trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses, resins, and flowers. So basically any plant can be distilled into an essential oil. So essential oils are greaseless, and they're not like the other oils that you might have in your home, like olive oil or coconut oil. They're a little bit different. So essential oils are the plant's natural defense mechanism and protective mechanism. So they sort of work the same way in our bodies as they do in nature. They penetrate cell membranes and disperse into our blood and tissue. So one drop of essential oil contains countless molecules that affect the body at the cellular level. So their purpose is to help support all of our body systems by keeping our bodies clean and our system functioning as it should. On average, each essential oil contains hundreds of molecular constituents, with more being discovered every day. So the key to producing therapeutic grade essential oils is to preserve as many of these delicate compounds as possible, because even the smallest compounds play an important role in arriving at the final result. So it is very clear here that all essential oils are not created equally. And you can see on the chart that I'm showing you right now that that's true. Depending on how the essential oils are distilled, depending on where the plants come from, depending on where they're grown, that can all change the quality of the essential oil. Young Living is the oldest, most trusted, and well-respected essential oil company in the world. And they're really kind of the pioneers when it comes to using essential oils in the United States. We know that essential oils have been in use for, hundreds, if not thousands of years all over the world. But when it comes to essential oils in the United States, Young Living really is the pioneer. With 25 years of research and experience, Young Living's the only essential oil company with their own farms offering a seed to seal guarantee. So I personally advocate knowing thy farmer and living that philosophy daily. It's important to know where your food comes from. You go to the farmer's market, you want to know your farmer. And Young Living's seed to seal process is really at the heart of their commitment to purity and authenticity. So from the time that the seed is sourced until that oil is sealed in the bottle, Young Living applies the most rigorous quality controls possible to ensure that you're receiving essential oils exactly the way that nature intended, with as many molecular components as possible. And another thing that I really love about Young Living is that their farms are completely open about their farming practices. They're organic, sustainable, and are beneficial to the environment around them and the people that they employ and are surrounded by. So they really love for their members to be part of the seed plantings and encourage them to join in harvest and distillation process. So there are no pesticides or chemicals used on the farms, and they actually have crews that handpick the weeds. So there's really no other essential oil company with that kind of commitment to their product. And Young Living essential oils are pure therapeutic grade essential oils, which means that they can be used for therapeutic use and not just for smell. Many of the oils bought in the store at any health food store are just perfume grade and are kind of just for smelling nice. And a lot of store-bought essential oils also have synthetic additives or added fragrances. Young Living essential oils are actually cleared as dietary supplements, so they are safe for internal consumption. And since they are regulated as dietary supplements, they're required to disclose all the ingredients on the label, and it's always just pure essential oils. And this is really a departure from the kind that you would buy at the store, because they don't really have any regulations on what they're allowed to claim on the bottle. They can say pure and natural, and no one's checking up on it. So Young Living is different because many are actually food grade. So the ones from the store often have a warning on them that say do not ingest, and that's kind of a red flag that it is probably adulterated. It may have pesticide residue or other contaminants. So now that we have gone over that, I am going to tell you a little bit about how to use essential oils. So this is a little graph to show you how to use essential oils. So there are 3 ways that you can use essential oils. The first way is topical, and this is probably the most popular way to use them. So this is also known as transdermal. And essential oils are rapidly absorbed by the skin, which is not surprising considering that the skin is the largest organ in the body. And you can apply oils to your feet. You can apply them to other areas of your body. You can even bathe in the oils. You can mix them with Epsom salts and then put them in the bath. So it's really a better idea if you're going to use them in the bath to put them in the Epsom salts first, then put it in the bath. Then it will disperse throughout the water. Since oil and water don't really mix, if you just put it straight on the water, it tends to kind of just float at the top. The second way is inhalation. So you can inhale like I did at the beginning of this webinar, by putting a drop on your hand and cupping it over your nose and mouth, breathing in. And that's a really great way for emotional support to use the oils, since the olfactory nerve in the nose reaches the limbic system in the brain. You can even do tenting, which is pouring hot water into a bowl and then putting a few drops of the oil in there and then breathing in the vapors. Another great way is with a home diffuser. So as you saw, and you'll see it again when I come back to the camera, that I have a diffuser with me. And that's a really great way to use the essential oils. It's really nice, really relaxing, and it's detoxifying for your home as well. And then the third way is internal use or ingestion. So you can get benefits from ingesting Young Living essential oils. You can put them in an empty vegetable capsule, take them sort of like a pill. And of course, I would only recommend using Young Living for this, never store-bought. You can even add a drop to your water. I really like doing that with lemon. It's very nice. You can put it in your tea. You can even just put a drop on a spoonful of oil and swallow that, or a spoonful of honey. You can even cook with them. So I have some recipes on my blog, peppermint chocolate, or you can do, peppermint brownies. There's oregano you can add to a pot of tomato sauce. Just be careful because a little bit goes a long way with oregano. So back to topical application, a good way to use it is by using the Vita-Flex points. So the Vita-Flex points are points on your feet that correlate to the organ systems. And it's sort of similar to reflexology, if you've heard that. So that's a good way to use that. And I'm going to go back to the camera here. Hello, everyone. So I was just talking about the diffuser. So here's a diffuser, and it diffuses the essential oils in the air. It's another great way to use it. So let's talk about essential oil safety. So there are a few oils that are hot oils that you should look out for. Oregano, like I just mentioned, is a hot oil, and you want to make sure not to put that on your skin undiluted or in your mouth undiluted, because it will sting. So oils like oregano, peppermint can be hot. Thieves is another hot oil, and you'll want to make sure to dilute these with a carrier oil. So you should never put essential oils in your eyes or your ears. Now, it's not going to damage your eyes or ears, but it will sting. So if this does happen, you'll want to use a carrier oil, and that's any oil like almond oil, coconut oil, even olive oil you can use to get that out. You never want to use water if that happens, because that will just make it spread. So now that we've touched on carrier oils, I'll talk a little bit more about that. So a carrier oil is a fatty oil like coconut oil or avocado oil. And you'll want to look for cold pressed or organic at your health food store. That's the best way to go with carrier oils. Young Living also sells a blend called V6. So we use carrier oils to dilute essential oils, and just to make it easier to spread over a larger area. So we make sure that we don't apply oils that are hot to the skin, like I mentioned, like peppermint or oregano. Or, you know, if you wanted to spread it over your back or something, get it on a large area, you can use that. And diluting does not reduce the effectiveness of the essential oil. Diluting can actually make it last longer, sort of like time release. So now that we've gone over a little bit of the basics, I want to tell you about the everyday essential oils. So you have basics in your kitchen that you use every day, you know, like salt and pepper, butter, essential oil, sorry, olive oil is what I meant. So these are the most common, you know, basic ingredients that you would probably use most often in your kitchen. So it's kind of the same with essential oils. And the ones that I'm about to take you through are what I recommend is really the best way to get started with essential oils and to really empower you to rid your home of toxic products, make some natural cleaners, beauty products, and really ensure that your body systems are supported. So there are 11 essential oils as part of the premium starter kit. So we'll be going over that a little bit later. So first, we are going to start out with lavender. So lavender, I'm sure everyone has heard of lavender. It's probably one of the most popular essential oils. So lavender is called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, and it's one of history's most celebrated and versatile essential oils. And lavender is one of the safest and most gentle essential oils. It can be applied undiluted to the skin. It's really great to put in the diffuser for a nice calming, relaxing scent. It's great to put in the bath to unwind. It really helps to eliminate odors in the diffuser. And it's also nice to add to skincare products or lotions, anything like that. So I'm going to show you right now. We're going to get started with our first DIY recipe. And this is a really simple one, and it's easy to make, and it's really nice. It's fun to give out as gifts. I'm going to show you how to make a lavender sugar scrub. So the first thing you're going to want is a little jar like this. And of course, you can use a bigger jar if you want to. And don't worry about writing down the recipes because I will be sending them out to your email. As long as you are signed up for the webinar, I will be emailing out the recipes to you. So first, you're going to want your jar. And then you're going to want some organic sugar. I have this jar of organic sugar here. And I'm going to fill it up about 3/4 of the way with organic sugar. Okay. Then you're going to take a carrier oil, and this can be anything like avocado oil, almond oil. We're using almond oil today, but you can use any carrier oil that is liquid. You wouldn't want to use some like a hardened coconut oil or anything because it's got to be liquid. So you have your jar of sugar. You're going to put about 2 tablespoons of almond oil right on top there. And I'm just eyeballing it here, but you'll want 2 tablespoons. Then you're going to take your bottle of lavender and put 5 drops in here. And that is basically it. It's really simple and, you know, made with organic sugar and quality essential oils. You know, you'd probably see these at the store for, you know, 20 bucks or something, and you can make it really cheap and really easy, and it's nice to give out as gifts. So that's a really simple sugar scrub, and you can just let the carrier oil disperse down into the jar. It will do it eventually. Okay, so next we will go over peppermint. So peppermint, really nice. So Young Living peppermint essential oil is so potent and pure that one drop delivers the effectiveness of 26 cups of pure peppermint tea. So a little bit goes a long way. These oils are really concentrated, so it only takes, like, 1 or 2 drops to be effective. Peppermint is really great in supporting the gastrointestinal system. It promotes healthy bowel function, healthy gut function. It can maintain efficiency of the digestive tracts. It supports the digestive system. And it's also, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's really great for kind of pepping you up, I like to say. So what I'm going to show you right now is another simple recipe to make with peppermint. And I'm going to make a peppermint breath spray. So you can even cook with peppermint, like I said, but so it's great to ingest. I'm going to make this breath spray here. So I'm going to use this little travel spray bottle here. It's just a little mini spray bottle, and it's perfect for keeping in your purse. And what you're going to do is take your peppermint and just put 3 drops in there. So as you can see, doesn't take much. And then you're going to fill the rest with just regular water. And I'm going to use this little dropper bottle here to get it into the teeny tiny little bottle here. And this spray is really awesome because you get that fresh peppermint spray for your breath, and there's no artificial sweeteners or any kind of weird chemicals in there. A lot of the gums and mints that you buy at the store have artificial sweeteners, and those are really bad news. I mean, they've been linked to brain issues, endocrine issues, cancer, all kinds of nasty stuff. So I try to keep away from that, and just having this natural breath spray is great. So once you fill that up with the water, you just shake it up, and make sure you shake it every time before you use it. And then that's it. Spray it in your mouth, and you get that fresh peppermint flavor in there, and your breath smells good. So, okay, next we have lemon essential oil. So Young Living's lemon oil is cold pressed from the rind of the lemon. So it's not actually from the pulpy acidic juice of the lemon. And the vitamins and the nutrients are actually in the rind itself. So one thing that I really like to use lemon for is to add it to my water. It's very nice, it's detoxifying. Just make sure that you use a glass or stainless steel cup when you add it to your water. If you use styrofoam or plastic, you'll end up with water all over your lap because the lemon oil will actually eat up the styrofoam. But don't worry, this is what makes the lemon oil such a great support for the cells in your body, because it can actually help eat up petrochemicals. So lemon is really great for, sort of pepping you up. I really like it in the diffuser as well. I'll add it to have peppermint and lemon in the diffuser in the morning, and that's a really great wake up kind of mix. Lemon is also great for a natural goo remover. So, if you have kids that get gum stuck in their hair, you can use lemon oil to get out the gum. You can also use it to kind of get that like sticker goo off. If you have something with that you tried to rip the sticker off and it still has it on there, you can get that off with lemon. It's great for removing stains also, and removing grease stains. You can even just add it to your laundry, and it helps with that. It's really great for any kind of cleaners as well, making like a homemade cleaner. Okay. And next, we will go over frankincense. So frankincense is a very valuable and sought-after oil. In ancient times, frankincense was valued more than gold, and only those with great wealth and abundance possessed it. Frankincense is really great for skin health. So it has a visual tightening effect on the skin, and it may benefit older, more mature skin. It can help smooth the appearance of skin. I love using it in my homemade moisturizer recipe. So that's how I really like to use frankincense. It's also really great for emotional support. So using it, inhaling it like this, like I showed you earlier, or in the diffuser, really great for emotional support. It's very high in sesquiterpenes, which is a constituent that's really great for supporting emotions. Okay, and next we have Melaleuca alternifolia, and this is also known as tea tree. So that name is the Latin name for tea tree. So tea tree oil is another essential oil that's really great for cleansing and for skin health. So it's really great for blemishes. I also like to use it just spot treat with zits. You know, you can just take a little drop and put it on a zit, and it really helps kind of dry it up and clear it out. And it's also very cleansing. It's a good choice for some for cleaning, for home cleaning, DIY cleaning recipes. And I'm going to show you a recipe with Melaleuca in just a minute after we go over thieves. So thieves, this is probably one of my favorite essential oils, and thieves is a blend from Young Living. And it is inspired by a legend of some 15th century thieves who were actually spice traders. They covered themselves in an aromatic blend of botanicals and found them to be supportive of their immune systems. So Young Living's blend is formulated with clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus essential oils. So thieves can also be found in a lot of Young Living cleaning products because it is really great for cleaning. It's also in some toothpaste products, hand wash, all kinds of other stuff that they offer in Young Living. So it's really, really good for supporting the immune system. It's really great for basically just contributing to overall wellness. You can take it internally. So I'm going to show you how to make a sort of hand cleanser with the Melaleuca and thieves, since it's great for cleaning if you're on the go. So I'm going to use again this little glass bottle here. It's great for traveling. And I'm just going to put 4 drops of each essential oil in there. So I'm putting 4 drops of tea tree. Okay. And then 4 drops of thieves. Okay. And then just fill the rest with water. So I'm going to use this dropper again. And this is just really nice to have when you're on the go and you just sort of want to keep yourself clean. Since both of these oils are really great for cleaning. Okay. And then as with the peppermint spray, you're also going to want to shake this before you use it. So you shake that. And when you're on the go, you can kind of just spray it on your hands just to keep things clean and rub them together. And it also smells really good. So people will probably ask you why you smell so good. Okay. So you can also use thieves in food. So I really like during the holidays to add it to apple cider. Kind of gives it a nice spiced flavor. and it's great for immune support. So the next oil is Panaway. So Panaway is a blend of 4 essential oils. It has wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. And this is really great for applying to, sore muscles after exercising. You can dilute it with a carrier oil. It has a really nice aroma, and it has kind of a cooling feeling. So it's really nice for a nice muscle rub. It's supportive of the musculoskeletal system, and it also supports the nervous system and cardiovascular system. So all the oils that you get with Young Living will have the dilution ratio on the back of the bottle. So Panaway, it says to dilute 1 drop with 4 drops of V6 or olive oil. So any carrier oil, you'll do 1 drop of Panaway with 4 drops of carrier oil. So I'm just going to show you how I do that, how I dilute those oils pretty easily. So I'm going to put 2 drops of Panaway in my hand. And then I'm going to add 4 drops of my carrier oil. And if you have a squeeze bottle like this, you can kind of just eyeball the drops that way. You can also use a dropper bottle like this and get the drops that way. So I'm going to put 8 drops of the carrier oil on here. Oops. See, it drops like that, even though I kind of messed it up over there. Well, we'll just say that's about 8 drops, and I'm going to rub it on my neck. And this is just really nice, kind of relaxing rub. Okay. And anytime you're applying oils, anything that's, well, any oils really, you'll want to make sure to wash your hands afterwards, because you don't want to touch your eyes after handling the oils, because they can sting your eyes, like I mentioned. Okay, so we'll put that. And Panaway has a really nice cooling feeling, like I mentioned, so I'm feeling that on my neck right now. It's really nice. Okay, so next we have Purification. So Purification is a blend of 6 oils. It contains lemongrass, rosemary, lavender, melaleuca, that's tea tree, myrtle, and citronella. And the cleansing effect of Purification helps to cleanse and neutralize mildew, cigarette smoke, disagreeable odors. It's really great for just kind of neutralizing odors. So if there's a funky smell in your house, it's great to put it in the diffuser. You can even make a spray, like a bathroom spray for that. It really helps to eliminate those odors. I'm going to show you how to make a spray right now. Oh, and Purification is also great for getting those odors out of like gym clothes. You can add it to your laundry and help get those odors out. So I'm going to take a little spray bottle here. And this had actually some Purification spray in it before. So this is a great natural bathroom spray because, as I mentioned earlier, those air fresheners that you get at the store, they have tons of chemicals in them. They have chemical fragrances, and a lot of them actually have formaldehyde in them, which is the #1 cancer-causing chemical. So you really want to avoid those chemical air fresheners. So I'm going to take this little bottle, and I'm going to put about 6 drops of Purification in here. Oh, is this one empty? No. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if you're using a larger bottle, you're gonna want to, double or triple the recipe depending on how big the bottle is. Then you're just gonna fill it the rest of the way with water, and I just have this little funnel here. Fill that up. Okay. And then you are going to just screw the top back on. Oops, got a little extra there. And then you're just going to shake it before you use it. And then you can just sort of spray it in the bathroom, and it kind of helps to neutralize those bad odors. So that's a really simple spray you can make with purification. Okay. Let's see. Next we have Stress Away. Stress Away is one of my absolute favorite essential oils from Young Living. And it does what it sounds like. You know, it's really great for, you know, if you're feeling overwhelmed. This is the oil you're going to want to have on hand if you're, you know, out shopping with your kids at the grocery store. It's great to put in the diffuser. It is so relaxing. Great to just inhale it. You can just put it on and smell it. This one I really love to put in my diffuser necklace. So I'm wearing this diffuser necklace here, and it's sort of like a locket, and it has a cork pad on the inside. And then you just put the essential oil right on the pad, and then you can smell it all day. It kind of diffuses that oil all day. You know, if you're feeling stressed, you can smell that. So Stress Away is a blend of 6 oils. It is copaiba, lime, ocotea, vanilla, cedarwood, and lavender. So it's a really nice blend for just relaxing. One of my favorite ways to use Stress Away is in an Epsom salt bath. So I'm going to show you how to make a really quick Epsom salt bath, a Stress Away Epsom salt bath. So you're going to take a little jar like this, just like the last one that we used, and you're going to take some Epsom salts. And this is a super quick and easy recipe. This is another thing you can give out as gifts. Take some Epsom salts, and then just fill up your jar with the Epsom salts. And all you have to do is just put the essential oil right on the Epsom salt. So I'm going to put 5 drops in this little jar. And close up the jar and just shake it up. And then you can just dump this whole thing in the bath, and then your bath is going to smell amazing, like Stress Away. And it's going to be really relaxing. And then the Epsom salts add to it as well. The Epsom salts are really great for sore muscles. They have magnesium, which is really beneficial. Most people are actually deficient in magnesium, so it's good to take those Epsom salt baths with the essential oils. And this is a really another good kind of idea for giving out as a gift. Okay. So next we have Joy. And Joy is a blend of 10 essential oils. It has bergamot, lemon, palmarosa, ylang ylang, mandarin, rosewood, geranium, jasmine, Roman chamomile, and rose. So it's got a lot of oils in there, but it is a really nice blend. I absolutely love this one. And it really kind of just brings joy to your heart, mind, soul. It also inspires romance, so it's really nice to use with your loved one. You can just rub it on over your heart. It's kind of uplifting in that way. You can even wear it as perfume. It just smells really nice. So you can rub a little bit behind your ears, or you can actually make your own perfume with it. So I'm going to show you real quick how to make your own DIY perfume. So as I was talking about chemicals earlier, fragrances and perfumes are probably one of the worst offenders when it comes to toxic, harmful chemicals. Perfumes are just all chemicals, basically. It's just a chemical soup. A lot of those chemicals have been linked to hormonal issues, cancer, all kinds of nasty stuff. So it's better to kind of go a more natural route with perfume. So I have this roller bottle here that has this little roller cap on it, and I'm going to show you how to make Joy perfume. And you can make any kind of perfume you want. You can use other essential oils. So with the Joy, I'm just going to put 5 drops in here. Joy is pretty strong smelling, so it really doesn't take very much for you to get that smell. But you can adjust the drop levels based on how strong you want it to be. So I did 5 drops of the Joy essential oil, and then I'm going to finish it up with the carrier oil, some almond oil. You can use any liquid carrier oil. You can use avocado oil, jojoba oil. Fill that up with almond oil. And then you're just going to put the roller cap on. This is kind of tough to put on. There we go. And then you can kind of just roll it on your wrists, behind your ears, wherever you want, and it smells really nice. And then, so that's our 10 everyday oils. And I'm going to go over one more bonus oil, and that is Citrus Fresh, and that's right in here. There we go. Oops. So Citrus Fresh is a blend of orange, tangerine, mandarin, grapefruit, lemon, and spearmint. So it's a nice blend of citrus essential oils, and it's really nice to add to water. It kind of gives your water a nice citrus flavor. It's very energizing. I really love to diffuse it and add it with other essential oils to diffuse, and it kind of perks you up. So I really like to use Citrus Fresh as a carpet freshener. So what you can do, and this is really simple and easy, is get a cup of baking soda and then just add 15 drops of Citrus Fresh to it, right to the baking soda in a jar, and then shake it up, and then just sprinkle it across the carpet and leave it there for about 30 minutes, and then vacuum it up, and it kind of gets all those nasty odors and freshens up the carpet. You can also do this with purification. That's another really good use for that one, since that's good for odors. And then one last recipe that I have for you is a really good DIY just all-purpose cleaner. You can use this in your bathroom, on your counters, on the tile. You're going to get a little spray bottle. You can use a bigger one too, but then you'll want to double or triple the recipe. So all that you're going to do is you'll need some Castile soap. So I like to use just Dr. Bronner's Baby Mild unscented Castile soap. And you're just going to put a little bit in this little container. You'll only want to have about a tablespoon. If you use a larger container, you'll want a little bit more. So I'm going to use this funnel here. And I'm just going to eyeball it here, just a little bit, about a tablespoon, maybe even less. And then I'm going to add Thieves, which is, again, really great for cleaning. And I'm going to put 5 drops in there. And then I'm going to fill the rest with water. Okay. Then put the cap back on. And then just shake it before each time you use it. And then you can clean up, you know, your counters or your tile with a sponge and this cleaner. It's all natural, no chemicals in it, and it really does a great job of cleaning. This is the only cleaner I use, and it's great. Okay, So now that we have gone over all of the everyday essential oils, I'm wondering how many of you said to yourself, oh yeah, I could use that one to at least, one of the oils that I talked about. Or, how many of you said that to 3 or more oils? Or how about 5? Or maybe all 10 of them? So you can see why we call them the everyday oils, because they really are so versatile. And there's so many uses for these essential oils in the everyday oils kit. I really only scratched the surface today. There's hundreds of more uses for them that I didn't even cover, but there's only so much that we can do in one webinar. So once you are comfortable with these oils, you'll be ready to use pretty much any of them. Oils can be used to enhance fitness programs, to support the body's normal detoxification process, to deal with emotional healing, for maintaining and supporting a healthy endocrine system, healthy immune system. There's so many uses for these oils. So next, I want to just go over how you can actually get your hands on these awesome essential oils. So some of you have already expressed interest in sharing these oils with your friends and your family, and I'm just going to touch on that really quick on the business side of Young Living for a few minutes. And just to save time for those who really want to get going with the oils for themselves, just going to do this real quick. So if you're not interested in the business side, no worries, just sit tight. I'm going to go through this real quick. So Young Living is a network marketing company. And there's a couple reasons why companies use this business model rather than putting their products just straight into a retail setting. So the reason that Young Living is based on a network marketing business model is that our products require more of an explanation to understand how they can stand out from other essential oils out there. And as you've seen, you can't really assume that any product labeled as an essential oil really is a pure essential oil. And you can't really learn how to use them safely and effectively by asking the store clerk at Whole Foods. But if you didn't have the education that you just heard, you might not know that. So Gary and Mary Young, the owners of Young Living, they knew the value in building a business based on relationships. So they chose to build their company around a network marketing model. So the cool thing is that you don't need to be an expert in essential oils. You just need to be willing to share their value with other people. And we kind of tend to do that anyway. When we find a product that we really like, we recommend it to everyone. Or, if we find a really good restaurant or a good movie, we tell our friends and family without hesitation. So as you start to use and love Young Living essential oils, you'll naturally want to share that with your friends and family. So instead of free advertising, you basically get paid for it. So wholesale members are already set up to earn an income. So there's no other investment to be part of the business. Some people share the oils with enough people to cover the cost of their own oils each month. And then others pursue the business as a way to replace part-time or even full-time income. Some people support their whole families just by sharing Young Living essential oils. So the Healy Eats Real team is always looking for new leaders. So if you're a little bit interested or you're ready to get started now, we have another class that you can join to learn more about the business side, or you're always welcome to contact me. And on the webinar page that you're on right now, if you scroll down, there's information about our Sharing Your Oils 101 class that's next week, so you can learn a little bit more about the business side. But other than that, let's talk about how you can get these oils in the first place. So essential oils do require an initial cost, of course, like anything, but it's really worth it because they'll actually save you money in the long run by not having to buy, all these cleaners, all these beauty products. Being able to make your own, it really empowers you to take your health back, not have to rely on these chemical cleaners, these chemical beauty products, and you save money. So it's kind of great. And then you can't really put a price on your health. So it's really worth it to go the extra mile and get the good stuff. you know, it's like a fine wine. You can kind of tell the difference between a $2 chuck and a better wine. So since I started using essential oils, I don't have to buy as many chemical-laden bath and beauty products. Now I just use essential oils for everything. And Young Living essential oils are so pure and powerful that it really only takes a few drops at a time to be effective. So it kind of works out to just be a few cents each time you use, you know, 1 or 2 drops. It's only a few cents each time. So there are a couple ways to get Young Living essential oils. You can purchase Young Living essential oils as a wholesale member or a retail member. And I'm going to share a little graphic with you just to make it a little clearer, so you get an idea of the memberships. And let's get that full screen. So as I said, you can either do a retail or a wholesale membership. So a retail customer, I don't generally recommend that people join as a retail customer. You pay 24% higher prices as a retail customer, and then you don't get any of the benefits of wholesale membership. You don't get special promos each month. You kind of miss out on that. You don't get to be part of the frequent buyer program. You don't get to be part of the referral program. You just kind of miss out on a lot as a retail customer, and then you're also just paying higher prices for the oils. So I don't recommend that. You can join as a wholesale member, and I really think that this is the best option and the best way to get started with essential oils. So a wholesale member, and it can be a little confusing, the title can be confusing, but what it means to be a wholesale member is that you get 24% off retail cost. There are no required monthly minimum purchases. It comes with lifetime membership. And then you also have the ability to share Young Living with friends and family and earn a thank you check right away. But there is no obligation to sell or you know, buy bulk oils or anything like that. That's just a benefit to being a wholesale member that you can take on at any time, but that's not an obligation at all. So don't be confused by the title. You do not have to sell the oils to be a wholesale member. You do not have to, you know, buy oils each month or buy big bulk amount of oils or anything like that. It just means you get that wholesale price, which is 24% off retail. So to begin as a wholesale member, you start with purchasing an enrollment kit. And there are 3 kits to choose from. However, I recommend the premium starter kit. And I'm going to go back to my camera here. Okay, so the premium starter kit has 11 essential oils, and all of the oils that we actually have gone over today are contained in the premium starter kit. So it has all of these oils that we went over today, and it also contains the home diffuser, which you've seen here, and then it also has this basic kit, and that basic kit comes with that bonus citrus fresh essential oil. It also has some samples of essential oils that you can give out to friends if you want to. Samples of, let's see, lemon, peppermint, peace and calming, lavender. It has samples of Ninja Red, which is a really nice antioxidant supplement, and it's great for energy. And then it also has this roller cap with it, so you can make any essential oil in your kit a roll-on. So you just attach this stainless steel roller top to it, and then you can just roll it on. And I really like to use that for stress away. Just bring that in my purse if I'm out and feeling a little overwhelmed. I'll just roll on my stress away. So this is that's the premium kit. So the premium kit if you were to buy all of this stuff as a retail customer, it would kind of cost you a lot. So for the everyday oil set as a retail, you get it for $163. The retail value of the diffuser is $98. And then the basic kit, the retail value is $40. So altogether, it's about $300 for all of this as the retail cost. But if you sign up as a wholesale member, you can get all of this for just $150. So you actually get 50% off retail cost when you sign up with that premium starter kit. And then there are 2 other kit options, but I don't really recommend them because the premium starter kit is really the best bang for your buck. So the other kit options that you have are just the basic kit, which is just this. So the basic kit has those samples in it. It has 1 bottle of essential oil, the Citrus Fresh, which I talked about here. So that has the Citrus Fresh in it. And this is $40. So, I mean, you do get your wholesale membership, which is the 24% off, which is nice, but it is $40 and it only comes with 1 essential oil. So still not the best deal. The second kit that you can get is the Basic Plus kit, and that's this kit, the basic kit plus the home diffuser, and that's $75. But still, you're only getting 1 essential oil. So I figure it's worth it just to add on a little more for $150, and then you get 11 essential oils, the home diffuser, and the basic kit. And then you get wholesale membership. So anytime you want to buy essential oils in the future, you get that 24% off. And again, you're not obligated to buy essential oils every month. You can buy whenever you want. You know, you can buy another bottle of lavender in 6 months and you're still going to get 24% off. So I really think that's the best deal, and that's how I got started with essential oils, was with the premium starter kit. And then in addition to that, I also have some really awesome sign-up gifts for you guys, and that's just a special for the next 7 days. So along with the premium starter kit, once you order your premium starter kit, I'm also going to send you some free sign-up gifts. So you're going to get an essential oil reference book that's over 400 pages. It's going to help you use your essential oils. And I'm also going to give you this beautiful bronze diffuser necklace. And this is the one that I'm wearing. I love this necklace. So the way that this works is it's sort of like a locket. You just open it up. It has a cork pad on the inside. And then you just drop 1 or 2 drops of your essential oil on there. And then you wear it around your neck and you can smell it all day. So this is really great to use with, you know, Stress Away or lavender. So you get your essential oil reference book. You get that diffuser necklace. You also get a 4-ounce bottle of almond oil. You're going to get the travel glass spray bottle, so you can make your peppermint breath spray or anything else that you want. And you're also going to get this roller bottle, so you can make your own joy perfume or anything else that you want to make. So this is really everything that you need to get started with essential oils. And once you sign up, you're set. So that is my special deal for this month. And then also, as a wholesale member, once you sign up and get your premium starter kit, you get that 24% off pricing right away. So if there's some other essential oils that you've been eyeballing and you want to get some other stuff, maybe some eucalyptus or some digize or some other stuff you've been hearing about, you can actually add that to your premium starter kit order, and you're still going to get that 24% off right away. So that's a good way to go. Okay, so before I hang up here, I am going to show you how to sign up. Just gonna walk you through it real quick so you can get my awesome bonus deal while it's still available. So it's only available for 7 days, so you're not gonna wanna miss out on that. I'm gonna share my screen here. Okay, so you're here on the webinar page. And if you scroll down here, and here's the upcoming events that I was telling you about. There's quite a bit of information on here about essential oils. So if you want to kind of go over some of the stuff that I talked about in the webinar, that's available here. But you're going to just scroll down basically to the Order Your Starter Kit Now button. And if you want to just review this, there's my bonus special here just for the next 7 days. You're going to click on Order Your Starter Kit. And if you have any trouble, there is step-by-step instructions right here with little pictures so you can see exactly how to walk through your ordering. So order your starter kit. That's going to take you over to the sign up page. And again, member is really the best option for sign up. You get 24% off any future purchases. You get a lot of other benefits. A retail customer, you actually pay 24% higher prices, so it's really not a great deal. And then my referral number should be in there, and that's going to let me know that you ordered with me, and that's going to ensure that you get those free bonus gifts. So that should automatically be in there, but if not, the number is also on the sign up page here, and you can just fill that in if you have any trouble with it. So there's the number there, just in case it's not on there. Then you're going to select your country and language, and Young Living ships all over the world. So wherever you are, you should be able to get your Young Living essential oils. And click Next. And you're just going to fill out all of your information, your address, everything. You're going to make a username and password, and that's going to enable you to log in to the Young Living virtual office. So if you want to reorder or you want to track your shipment, you can do that all on the virtual office. And you're going to make a PIN, and this is just to verify your identity when you call in to Young Living. If you have to call in at some point, you want to make sure you remember that. So make sure you write that down somewhere. And then the tax information, Young Living does need your social security number, and this is just for tax reasons. If you do decide to refer friends and you want to get your paycheck from Young Living for those referrals, they just need this for tax reasons. And all wholesale members are ready to go to start referring members. So that's what that's for. And Young Living is very secure. They have never had a security breach in the 20 years they've been operating. So no need to worry about that. And then you have your terms and conditions. Just agree to that, and then agree and continue. And that's going to take you over to the virtual office. You're going to get your select the premium starter kit. And then if you want to add any other oils, you can do that at the virtual office. You'll just go to your quick order on the left side and add any other oils you want and check out, and then you're good to go. And then I will be sending you all my awesome free bonus gifts after you sign up. So let's see, I'm going to go back to my camera here. Okay, so I want to thank you all for joining me today on this webinar. It's been such a pleasure to share these fun recipes and just teach you a little bit more about therapeutic grade essential oils and all the things that they can do. So I really appreciate you spending this afternoon or evening, depending on where you're living, with me today. So thank you again for joining me, and bye-bye.